So I'll tell you very candidly, there is no tech in India. When we talk about US tech, what are the companies we're talking? Meta, Apple, Nvidia, Google, these are pure tech companies. Apple, you can argue, is a consumer hardware company, but it's a tech company because of its lock-in on the software side that it has. Otherwise, it would be a commoditized hardware play. What does a pure tech company mean? It means great margins. And great margins, great growth. So great margins and great growth compounding over time can yield into billions of dollars of free cash flow. And that's why you're valued the way you're valued. In India, we have companies posing as tech a lot of times. So the other day I saw a newspaper ad for a real estate developer. I'm not going to take his name, but it was positioned as India's leading consumer tech company. It's a real estate developer. That said, that's why everybody wants to attach tech, because it gives you better valuations. But in India, what we have is tech-enabled companies. We have the old school companies like the HULs, and then you'll have D2C brands which are not even tech-enabled. They just do digital marketing. So that is, they understand digital marketing, but they call themselves tech consumer brands and so on. Be extremely careful. Then you have companies like Zomato and so on, which are tech-led companies, tech-enabled, because without tech you couldn't run their business, right? So there's a certain value to them, but they are not your pure tech companies. And you can take the example of Uber. In the US, people look at it as a tech company, but as a tech-enabled company. So Uber will be valued at what, 1x GMV. In India, there's a lot of confusion and everything is put in tech. So I think, of course, I think from a mutual fund perspective, they need exposure to the tech sector, and so they have allocations. But from a retail perspective, you should ask those questions. Is this really tech? If you're going to evaluate it at a 5-7x revenue multiple, then you should ask those questions, whether it's pure tech, tech-enabled, or posing as tech. Mostly in India, it's tech-enabled and posing as tech. There's not too many real tech companies, or at least at the scale that we've seen in the West. Sorry to say surprise you, but that's the reality. I mean, there are companies like Macma India and stuff, a few, it's very small cap, a few here and there, but not too many.
Investments in debt securities, municipal debt securities, securitized debt instruments are subject to risk, including delay and or default in payment. Read all the offer related documents carefully.